Alright guys, we're back at it again here with another Jeep bumper build. I'm not 100% finished the back bumper yet. I'm waiting to paint it basically. In order to do that, I'm going to have to clean and vacuum all this crap out of the shop here so that I'm not going to end up with any contaminants and whatnot in the paint. So I figured, and it's cold. It's cold out. It's been cold all week basically, so I'm kind of waiting for a consistently warmer couple of days here. So yeah, I thought I'd get a good start on the back bumper, sorry, the front bumper here. So I'm going to start by taking this existing stock one off because it's plastic and crappy. I think I will also end up taking out these grill inserts like your rad guards because mine are full of little rock chips and whatnot, and the original finish is pretty well gone off of them, so I think I'll clean that off and paint these while I'm painting the bumpers as well. So anyway, let's get started on that. Okay guys, we got the bumper all loosened off. Perfect. That's all I was looking for. So these are obviously not stock fog lights. These are LEDs that I think were actually gifted to me, to be honest, from a fellow I used to work with. But anyway, definitely going to be keeping those. So we'll get this moved out of the way and start removing this guy here and kind of start building a game plan for what we're going to do to build this bumper here. So alright guys, I got my two pieces cut here, one stacked on top of the other. This bottom piece is basically going to be the front of the bumper, this will be the top. So I got this lined up, squared up. I'm going to throw a couple of tacks on it and look, I don't think I'll weld this out quite yet. I'm not 100% sure if this is what I'm going to go with here yet. So I'm going to tack this with a couple of solid tacks, and then I will put it back on the front end of the Jeep, and then we'll see where we're at with it from there. Whether or not I'm going to keep this like this or not. Okay guys, this is what I got so far. These triangles here, 4 inches and about 7 inches that way. I'm going to cut those out and I'm going to tack them onto this, and then I'll reinstall the bumper with these permanently fixed because I'm having some difficulty getting these pieces cut. Basically they're, yeah, nothing's lining up like this. So I am going to keep those, and I think I'm going to keep this as well. It's kind of growing on me, so yeah, next step, we'll cut those up, tack them on, and we'll get the bumper back installed and do some more measuring. Okay guys, got our two pieces cut here. That one's all lined up, ready to go and everything, so I'm going to tack these in place, and then we'll get back out there doing some more measuring and some more cutting of steel. So let's do it. So basically what I've done so far this morning is I cut this additional piece of steel out based on our little templates here. So far I've lined them up on the Jeep. The bumper is clamped back on the front end of the Jeep there. So basically what I'm going to do is cut 2 more for the passenger side of the vehicle. Alright guys, so here's where I'm at. I have this half here tacked on. That would be the driver's side. So it's tacked on there. It's pretty precarious. It was a bit of a screw around to actually do that here. So I'm going to see if I can take you guys through the process that I did on the passenger side here. So started by clamping just a piece of scrap with 11 S's or 11 R's or whatever on the top here so that I could kind of line up this top piece here. Now that it's that piece of metal is there and clamped and whatnot, I am able to kind of line this up, that joint there, kind of how I want it. So I did that, and then I tacked my front wing on there like that, and broke the tacks, welded this guy on, and then re-tacked this again, and then tacked it a bunch more. So anyway, tack. Let's kind of go through it here. I'll see if I can kind of show you what I did. And yeah, I'm not a very good fab guy really, so we're gonna just kind of struggle through this here and make it work. Yeah, so that pulled up about a 1/4 inch, which is fine. About a 1/4 inch on the far end. I got to pull this forward quite a ways to line that up. So I'm going to do that now. These tacks will probably break, and then what I'll do is re-tack this, then I'll tack that together. So sorry, I can't get too much of an angle there. I don't really want to wreck my camera, unfortunately. So just gonna have to trust me on this. Okay, I'd say she's solid. Starting to look like a bit of a bumper now anyway. That is gonna look sharp. Alrighty guys, got the old bumper clamped into place. Kind of hard to see with the lighting the way it is, but it is looking awesome on there. Looks solid. It's not going to block the indicator lights at all or anything like that, so that is good. So what I'm going to do now is grab a couple of measurements. Alright guys, I have this this fresh piece cut here for the bumper. Went through 4 batteries cutting that. My batteries are getting pretty weak now. I've had them for about 10 years, so that's to be expected. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys, look at the operation I have here set up, trying to line this up. I used my angle finder while the bumper was still on the Jeep itself to try to find what angle I wanted to weld this at. Again, I'm not a very good fab guy. I'm out here working by myself, so this is what I rigged up to get this tacked into place. So yeah, anyway, let's get that tacked into place there. Figured some people would get a good laugh out of that anyway. This is going to be one of those situations where I'm going to be doing probably a couple of passes on this, and then I'm going to spend a shitload of time, like hours on end, buffing and grinding that. So that's fine. We'll get through it. So, okay, guys, check out the Jeep bumper. I know the lighting's pretty bad right now, unfortunately. So we're gonna do something. Pretty bad lighting right now, unfortunately, but well, that's the best I can do right now. Looks pretty good though anyway. So I'm gonna get the old cardboard out here again and mark up some more stuff, kind of measure some more stuff, and then we'll get some more pieces cut. So, all right, guys, we're back at her here with the Jeep bumper build. Just working on these pieces that we cut. Gonna tack them in place here quick, get them solid where I want them. Slap this back on the Jeep, make sure it's what we want, and I think I'm gonna do some welding out on this today. Make this a little more solid there and get that taken care of basically before I start welding and snapping tacks all over the place. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is tack this guy in place here quick.